And I am back finally. Um, so welcome back. And if this is your first time, welcome to my channel. So we got this today. Um, and yeah, I don't make as much videos as I used to because with the recession going on and everything like that, I have all but eliminated my discretionary funds. I have the money, but I'm hanging on to it. But I was just cruising Best Buy website, and I happened to check out my shopping cart, and this has been in my shopping cart for a long time, but I just wasn't willing to buy it. It was like $90 or something like that, but earlier this week, it was there on sale for $44 at Best Buy's website. So I ordered it. Um, so yeah, I've kind of stopped buying junk that I don't need, and this qualifies as junk that I don't need, but at that price, I was willing to do it. I got the original first one that I always use, and it is dusty as shit. It is dusty as shit. Shit, where's my dust rag at? Where's my dust rag at? Yeah, I need to hit it with some spray. So yeah, we're gonna compare it to this one, see if it's bigger, and compare it. Check out the speakers on it. I mean, it is a clock radio, so we're gonna check it out and judge it as a clock radio. So, so we'll see. Every now and then I might listen to some music on this one, but so we'll compare that. Hopefully they have the same plug. If not, I might have to go to the bedroom and get the plug for that one. And so we got a little unboxing knife here. Try not damage the box. Yeah, so surgery. Doing surgery on it. Try to get up underneath the plastic. There we go. We got it. So, alright. We got it started. Okay. Got the packaging. Oh, still need the unboxing knife. Still need the unboxing knife. Looks like there's a little seal on the tab there. So let's try and cut that. Try and cut that off. Alright. Put the unboxing knife away. It's a box inside a box. Alright, let's see what's in this thing. That's dope. A whole bunch of nothing. That's just box filler. Why? Why do we need a box inside a box? Alright, so there's the real box. Lenovo, you guys are crazy. A box inside the box. Oh, it's because of this. We got the one with the charging stand. I think the one without the charging stand, just the clock, is $34. So that's a pretty good deal. I think I paid like $30 for this one when I found it on sale at Walmart. So, and also Best Buy is the cheapest. I think it's $44. I think if you go to Lenovo's website, it's $49. So it's $5 more. That's still savings. Well, not really savings. Not really savings. But you'll pay 50% less. The only way you're gonna save is if you don't buy it, then you save 100%. But if you've been waiting for this to go on sale like I have been, then now's the time. I don't see it getting any cheaper. So let's open it up, see what it is. It's in there. Let's pull it out. All right. Let's just do that. Throw this shit on the floor. I'll, USB Type C. USB Type C. Come on. Old school barrel jack. Old school barrel jack. That's how the first one is. Let's see if the plug is the same. We'll try and plug it into the old one. It plugs in, so cool. We can test them both out, or compare them at least. So let's pop that out. This shit on the floor. What do we got here? Lenovo Smart Clock 2. Usual books and shit. Only time I look at the usual books and shit is if something breaks and I end up having to try to look up the warranty information. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they've eliminated game manuals, but they haven't eliminated the usual books and shit in these products that nobody looks at. Maybe very few people look at. So let's get a close up. Let's get a close up, nice and shiny. Check out the bottom. That's probably where it plugs into the stand. What do we got on the back? Let's turn the mic. Oh, that's the microphone. Huh. Okay. Oh, I already got fingerprints on it. Nothing on the sides. It has a different shape. So let's compare like screen sizes because I'm curious to see if they put a better display in there. Let's get a close up look. Um, the new one might be slightly bigger, like a hair bigger, or exactly the same size. I can't tell, but it's not a noticeable difference. Already getting dust on it and shit. All right, where's the plug? Let's get rid of some of the plastic bags and shit. All right, well, we got this unboxed. Let me get the plug plugged in, and then we can pull out the dock. Then we can pull out the dock. Now, of course, the wire is tangled up like right away. All right, we're good. We are good. All right, so we got the plug plugged in. All right, let's open up the dock. Let's move that to the side a little bit. Dock packaging is just boring and white, kind of like me. Boring and white. All right, slide it out. Take a look at it. Okay, so there's the dock. The dock has usual books and shit inside there. We ain't even gonna pull it out. We know what it is. The charging dock. Wireless charging pad, I should say, and the dock. So, test out the speakers. Maybe Lenovo put some JBL speakers in there. That'd be dope. Like they did with the Lenovo Tab P12 and the P11. So they obviously have a relationship with them. Alright, let's take a look around. We got a USB-A right there, some pins, which probably hooks into the dock. So, or hooks into the clock, I should say. And I like I like the original clock. Um, the only real problem I have with Lenovo is updates. When Lenovo updates something, they take something that is simple and easy to use and they make it fucking complicated as fuck. Lenovo, stop that shit, right? Let's just, for example, this one when I got it, it was dope. The volume button controlled everything. Turned the alarms up, turned the Google lady's voice up, turned the music up, turned everything up. But then about a year ago, it updated. I've had this a couple of years, maybe 3 years, a couple of years. Then when they updated it one day, it just updated on its own. I guess I was at work or doing something and just updated. And then the next day, my alarm was supposed to go off and wake me up in the morning. It went off and I didn't hear it. But eventually, my body woke me up anyway. My brain was like, "Yo, dude, it's time to get up." Uh, I don't know what's up with the fucking alarm. Did that for like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, dude, I don't know what's going on. So I went in there to mess with it, and somehow I found a setting in there in the alarms because now the alarm volume is separated from all the rest of the volumes. So in order to turn the volume up, and they set the volume to like 1, didn't even tell me. I almost late to work 3 days in a row. And because I'm like the whole time I'm like playing with the button. I'm like, shit, it's on max volume. Why is the alarm not going off? Or then I hear it, but it's like real low. And it's like I had to go in there hunting around to find the fucking alarm volume hidden. They hid that shit. Yo, Lenovo, update this motherfucker again and just make it one volume control for everything. Don't need separated. You know what I mean? It's like that's unnecessary in my opinion. But anyway, it's a little story. And also the Lenovo Tab P12, if you've been watching my channel, you know I got that. And the Android 12 update is fucking horrible. They made a lot of things way more complicated than they needed to be. I was wanting to do a video on it, but I was like, man, I'm gonna go off on a fucking rant and look like a fucking lunatic, which I'm doing right now. But all right, let's get back to the main show here. That's a little side rant. Lenovo, stop that shit. Us people, we want simple, easy to use. We don't need shit complicated. I think what's happening is a new generation of tech people are coming in, young people, and they're trying to make a name for themselves when they, design these updates, and they're like, "Yeah, look how complicated I can make this shit. Look at me popping their collar and shit." We don't like that shit. We want simple, easy to use for regular, everyday people, and even tech nerds like me. I don't need shit to be extra fucking complicated. I want to do shit quickly and simply. Alright, enough ranting about Lenovo's fucking updates. Let's fire this bitch up and see if it's any different than the first one. So I plugged it into the dock. We're gonna test out the wireless charging. And oh shit! Oh, when I plugged it in, this part underneath it glowed for a second. Let's watch the startup screen. Oh, I gotta bust out my phone to set this bitch up. So maybe I'll go over how to set this up. Crank the brightness all the way up. So catching glare. So maybe this one will have the volume control.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant. To get started, download the Google for
everything.
App on a phone or tablet.
Alright, let's crank it. Let's hit the max volume. Okay, download, open Google Home app. I got that. I was gonna try and lay it down, but the plug's right there, so you guys can see. All right. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. I bust out my phone. Oop, don't look at that. Nothing scumbaggery, but I don't need you guys seeing my information. So, all right. Set up a device. All right. I'm off camera here, so let's hit set up a device. All right, a new device. Add it to my house. Hopefully, it don't show any of my personal information. If it does, I can always edit, I guess. All right, next. Looking for device. Pretty simple, I guess. You just open up the Home app and just go through it. Google Assistant Smart Clock found. Lenovo Smart Clock 2. All right, let's do that. Connecting to Google Smart Clock. Your phone and tablet may disconnect from Wi-Fi during the setup. And it has. Why? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Codes match. Yes, they do. Yes. Help improve automatically shared device stats. Yeah, might as well. I'm not jailbreaking this or anything. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to the bedroom. Bedroom clock too. Okay. No 5G, so we'll hook to my. I'm not gonna. It might make me. Yeah, it's making me put the password in. Y'all don't need to see my password. All right, got the Wi-Fi password in. Google Clock is now connecting to the network. To the woods. Huh. Did it do it? Can't connect to Wi-Fi. All right. Technical difficulty. Yeah, we'll just leave it in. I'll let you guys see. The live struggles. I'm not gonna edit it out. Why is it not wanting to connect? Maybe we're too far away from my router. There, we're a little bit closer. We're a little bit closer. Oh, hold on. That's what the problem is. All right. Maybe it would help. Download. Okay. Let's go back over here. All right. I think I fixed it. It was connected to the fucking Xfinity hotspot. Why? I don't know. Ain't that some shit? Let me check the password. Oh, I put the wrong password in. That's the problem. Make sure you put your correct password into your Wi-Fi. That's always a good idea. There. Now we're good. Live struggles. And I made a mistake. And now we good. Updating. Fucking update, of course. I don't want to update. I never wanted to update the first one because the update fucking broke the functionality of the volume button. Let's see. Voice match. Yeah, my voice is already matched. Okay. Sweet. Alright. We don't need that anymore. Turn that to black. Okay, well, I guess I should have did this and then did my little rant about Lenovo's fucking updates, because, well, at least this time, because that one didn't update till like a year later or 6 months later, and, so at least this way, I'm not going to notice what they fucking broke, because I never got to play with it before it updated. So, All right, updating. I might fast forward or edit the video and cut this part out. I'm already running out of shit to say. Okay, and we're back. Cut 2, take 1, go. All right. What do we got here? We finished updating, so it may collect information about your device to help potential troubleshooting. For more information, please go refer to the Lenovo CD privacy. Yeah, blah blah. Nobody gives a. All right, and we're in. We're in like Flint. So let's look around the device and see if it's any different. Tap and hold customized clock face. Let's try that. I like the weather one. There's a weather one somewhere. Or there is on the old one. That's my favorite one, weather. Huh. Well, maybe it's called clouds. Nope. Huh. My favorite clock face is not here. I like the one, it changes with the weather. It's sunny, then it's cloudy, then it's nighttime, all that stuff. I think. I could be wrong. Let's check out clouds. See what we, change your face to dark or bright mode to match light in the room. Nah, that's not it. Yeah, let's put on current temperature. Alright, set. Yeah, this one's different. Swipe for more. Which way? Swipe this way. Set an alarm. Let's check out the alarm settings. See what I mean? Well, at least that one's easier to find. That's what I'm saying. The volume button should just control everything. That's dumb as hell, in my opinion. Alright, well, I like my alarm to be on 8. I like everything to be on 8. Dun 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 dun. I'll set my alarms later. Let's see if we can swipe over more. Yeah, see, this is the clock face I have on my old one. I don't need any of that. I don't need auto brightness. I just want max brightness. Come on, max brightness. How do I turn that off? Turn off. There we go. Max brightness always. Yeah, see, well, the background. Let's turn the brightness down because the camera is just too. Alright, let's try that. Alright, that looks a lot better on camera. In person, it's really dim. Yeah, see, my old one has weather background. That has that background. It has the clock part right there, or temperature. Hold on, let me put. You're on timeout, buddy. There you go. You're on timeout. Okay, so let's see what else we get. Act Up Radio. I don't know. Oh, it's Pandora. What else we got? We got set alarm over here. Let's check out settings. Display settings, night light, network, about device. Oh, there's the weather one. There's the weather one. There we go. I just didn't see it the first time because I'm kind of looking at it at a weird angle because got the clock facing y'all. So there it is. That's my favorite one. All right, let's take a look. Doesn't seem to be anything new in the way of clock faces. Yeah, so you guys can see that's timeless. That one looks new. I think maybe that's kind of like an old school clock. Old school. I think there might be more. That one looks pretty cool for just a basic clock. I like, I want it to be big and easy to read because when it wakes me up, I want to look at it and be like, oh, I got 20 more minutes before I really have to get up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to try and focus and stuff like that. So there's the weather one. Pretty simple. I mean, it's semi smart. Um, but let's try out the speakers. Let's try out the speakers. Let me mute the microphone because I'm going to say the magic words. I'm going to say the magic words, and I don't want to be setting off your guys' shit at your house. So mute for a second. And I can only play music for less than 15 seconds before I get a copyright strike. So we're gonna try it out. All right, here we go. Mute. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Max volume. All right, we that one's pretty loud. I don't. It's got a little bit of bass to it. I don't remember how the other one sounds, but shoot, I had to turn the microphone down some. Had to turn the microphone down some. That shit was loud, but it's not showing. It's not showing the cover art and shit. So let's try it again. Let's get it. It's on max volume. Make sure max volume, buddy. Here we go. Here, let's go live. John Cougar Mellencamp. Sing louder. Actually, sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. 4 o'clock radio. Sounds pretty good. 4 o'clock radio. We're judging it based on its o'clock radio. Hold on 1 second. I wanna try out and see how the other one sounds real quick. So let's do that. The display on the new one seems to be um brighter and more clear. There's not much specs on this to go over the specs. So yeah, I need to put some spray on this screen and this one's on max brightness. All right. Uh, let it connect. Mostly sunny. 72. 72. For those of y'all that are getting cold weather already, just imagine how 72 feels. Warm you up a little bit. Uh, okay, so all right, let's try and play it. Let's try and play this one. We'll see. All right, here we go. Well, see, this one plays like that. All right, maybe I gotta mess with the settings. Look, even cover art and everything. But yeah, I was correct. They've really updated. Yeah, see, this one's barely got any bass. Excuse me. This one's barely got any bass, and it sounds like real tinny and shit. Um, so that's a big upgrade right there. Maybe I gotta mess with the settings later on that one because that one, the new one doesn't show the player and the cover art and all that kind of stuff. So maybe I gotta mess with the settings or so let's plug that back in. Okay, so the speakers are they've maybe they did put some JBL speakers in there. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I think if they did, they would have plastered it on all over the box and shit. I mean, so but maybe they took some lessons from JBL working with them and upgraded their speaker game. But yeah, the speakers sound so much better on this one. You know, I mean, it doesn't sound like trash even comparing it to like my actual JBL Bluetooth speakers. All right, so let's try that again and see if we can get the player to come on. See if we can get the player to show up. Oh, speakers actually sound amazing compared to the other one, and this time the player did show up in their Cyndi Lauper's album cover. Not sure what else to look at. Oh, we still need to test out the charging pad. Let's try that. I don't see anything. Not seeing anything. Spadudios. I'm probably not going to use the charging pad, but um, not seeing anything. Um, okay, so let's disconnect and then reconnect it and all that stuff. Oh yeah, see, you can see it. Oh, it went away. Yeah, the little base thing lights up. So let's try that. Huh. That is weird. Wireless charging pad is not working at this point in time. Well, shit, I might have to bust out the motherfucking books for this shit. I've tried every angle I can. Life struggles, y'all. We don't leave this part in. I'm not gonna edit it out and make you think everything's gonna go perfect. It did light up. Hold on. Um, huh. Oh, oops. I don't see it charging. Huh. Well, live struggles. We're gonna leave this added in. If you're gonna do something there, Lenovo, you gotta do it right. Gots to do it right. Here, let me so you guys can see the thing light up. Maybe it lit. I don't understand. What is it doing? All right. It does not want to charge. Well. Huh, that's weird. I might have to actually read the damn book. It shouldn't. It should just be plug and play. Should just be plug and play. Yeah, this is a One Plus. It does have One Plus 9 Pro. It does have wireless charging, but nothing is happening. That is crazy. Like maybe I gotta plug in a special wire to that, um, or that maybe that's an out. Yeah, so you can see that little bottom part lit up. Come on, you can do it. Well, I don't know. Does not seem to be working. If it's not working, I mean, I don't understand why it's not working. I don't think. See if I got anything else that wirelessly charges. I don't think my headphones do. I got old school headphones. Trying to see. Come on. Come on, yo. Alright. Alright. Let's test something out. Let me pull out a wire here. Plug it into the back of here. Try and troubleshoot. See if that thing's even getting power. It lit up. Alright, so. Alright, we got the other end. Oh, shit. We can't do that wire. Alright. We cannot do that wire. I just did a USB, micro USB. That is not going to plug into my phone. Alright, let's see. I think this is Type C. I think this is Type C. Alright, let me find the end. Alright, it is Type C. So let's see if that's not working either. I think the dock is not working. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so now the dock's... No, the power just went off. Alright, let's try again. The power just went off. It's charging. And it went for like 2 seconds and then stopped. Don't understand that. That is stupid. Well, we might have to call up Lenovo and talk about it. We might have to call Lenovo and just have a discussion. Yeah, because like, well, let's not set it on there. Let's move that over. See, when I take the clock off the dock and then I plug it into the dock, it'll charge for about 2 seconds and then it'll cut off. There, it just cut off. Yeah, so where are we at? Yeah, you can see it's not charging. I don't understand that. Okay, now it's charging. Yeah, now it's... Nope, just went off. I don't understand. That's dumb. That is dumb. So let's lay it on there and take it off and put it back on. See if it... Yeah, Well, let me pause the video and mess with it, and because as of right now, the little charging stand is not functioning. But um, yeah, I don't know why. But let me put my wire back where it belongs. That's dumb as hell. Okay, all right. Let's pause the video. I'll come back and do a closing statement and mess with this and uh, maybe do some research and see if there's something I'm missing. I shouldn't have to do research. It should just work. I got the microphone turned down. Let's crank the microphone back up. All right, that's better. That is better. Well, I might have to give Lenovo a call or shoot them an email and have a discussion. So, cut 3, take 1, go. Okay, so I think I have figured it out. Which is kind of dumb, and it probably is because of the update. Broke some shit, or make the shit too extra fucking complicated. Lenovo. So basically, what I did is I went up here to the settings and I turned on the night light, which you guys can now see the night light's working. So apparently, this thing does not charge without the nightlight. It worked the first time. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, it's going to work the second time. There it goes. Yeah, you can see it's charging. Let's see if we can get zoomed into my phone. Oh yeah. There you go. You can see the little blue charging icon right there. So yeah, because I looked up. I did my research, and there's a lot of people with the same problems. Well, some people say the nightlight's working, but it's not charging. And it's mostly iPhone people, and so it may not be compatible with iPhones. Yeah, you guys saw me struggle with it for a long ass time, but that's what I did. I went in and messed with the nightlight settings, and also um, found the little toggle to turn the nightlight on, but the toggle doesn't turn the nightlight off. So there you go. Another Lenovo update makes the device bite the dust. Another update bites the dust. Come on, Lenovo, man. You guys, come on, seriously, man. If you guys. And Lenovo's a Chinese company. I'm going to say something that's very evil. You can see my name's Evil Woods. So I'm about to get real evil on you, Lenovo. So if you don't like evilness, you can probably just stop the video right now. But whoever designs the updates for Lenovo uh, needs to be fired and be sitting at home collecting unemployment. But Lenovo's a Chinese company, so if it's somebody in China, whoever designs Lenovo's updates, they don't get fired and they don't get unemployment over in China. They get disappeared. So whoever designs the updates for Lenovo needs to get disappeared. Lenovo. I know that's real evil for me to say that, but I gave you fair warning. But if it's somebody in the United States, because they have different divisions, so hopefully this is the United States division that's designing the updates. They just get fired and collect unemployment. So hopefully I don't want to see what happened to somebody, but come on now. Come on now with your updates. Like, seriously, every time I update a Lenovo product, I am very disappointed in the update. It's like to the point to where I don't want to update my shit anymore that I got of Lenovo. Like, and I have other products. I can't. Motorola is basically the same thing, and that happens on Motorola all the time too. The update just fucking fucks shit up. And I know it's not Google because I have the One Plus, and I've done. It was on Android 11, I think, when I got it, and I updated it to Android 12. I didn't have any problems with it at all. I was like, well, I got a couple new features and things like that. And like, if you're gonna give us new features, which is fine, at least give us the option to turn off the new features. If I can turn off the new features on my Lenovo Tab P12 Pro, I'd be happy with it, but you can't. You can't turn them off. A couple of them I don't like, and they just dumb as hell. I might still do that video. Uh, um. So yeah, that's it for this video here. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. It's not charging. Oh wait, I moved it. Okay, I was gonna say it's not charging. I was like, no, it stopped charging. Okay, it's still charging. It's yeah, some. I like the MagSafe with the iPhones. That way you ain't got to guess as to where the right spot is. It just it just magnetizes to the back of your phone and it's on the right spot. So, but anyway, um, that's it for this video. Um, I had to get a little bit evil there at the end. Um, it's pretty janky, so I'm glad I didn't pay the 95 bucks or whatever it would have been. So I paid $44 plus taxes and shit. Turned out to be like 48 bucks. Um, and executions. It's either the execution of the product is off or the update. It, I don't know. I didn't get to play with it before the update, and there was no way to cancel it. It probably worked perfectly fine before the update, and now after the update. So I'm just guessing, just based on my experience with Lenovo. They make good products. Their updates fucking suck dick. So, so my advice, if you're buying Motorola products or Lenovo products, try to stop it from updating, please. That's my advice to you. Um, you know, they probably know their updates suck. That's why they didn't give me a choice as to if I wanted to update. But I think on phones and stuff like that and tablets, you can block updates. I didn't want to update my P12 Pro. It just did it on its own, and I forgot to turn off the auto updates, so that's my bad. And, so anyway, do not do updates on the Lenovo products, smart products, if you can stop it. All right, I'm done rambling. This was one hell of a long video. I'm gonna try and edit it down. Uh, it appears to be exactly the same as the original one, other than the speakers are upgraded, and it's got this charging dock that may or may not work for you. So I set the nightlight timer to 11 minutes. So, but I'm hoping it just stays on. And that's kind of dumb that the charger only works when the nightlight's on. And now I don't know how to turn the nightlight off. seems like you would just push the button again to turn the nightlight off. But it's not terribly bright, so it shouldn't bug me too much. But anyway, um, I don't know if I showed you guys the nightlight, but um, um, I mean you can kind of see it. It's just that little. Let's try and turn the lights out, see if we can see it better. Ah, there you go. Yeah, it's just that little strip under there. I mean, it looks brighter on the video than it is in real life, but it's not too bright. So, but anyway, just wanted to show you the night light. Goes all the way around the back. I don't know why. Lights lights leaking out through the USB port. Come on, Lenovo, that's pretty janky, dude. That's pretty janky. You couldn't put a little piece of rubber or something right there to block the light from coming through. You didn't think anybody was gonna look at the back. Alright. Alrighty. That's pretty janky. Let's turn the brightness back up, max brightness. Okay, so. Alright. Just the last time I'm saying it. Peace out. See you guys on the next one. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want to. If not, hit the thumbs down. Hit whatever your desire is to hit. And haters are always welcome on my channel. I enjoy getting evil on the haters. I'm just playing, but serious at the same time. Not me, and I don't care. Alright, peace. Alright, little last minute edit here. This is cut 3, take 1, go. I don't know why I keep saying that. Trying to be professional here. But anyway, I opened up my flap earlier in the video and misspoken, so I'm gonna correct that. I can charge my phone. And the nightlight went out after 11 minutes, and the charging pad still working. So, I don't know. Like, maybe hitting the nightlight for the first time woke up the charging pad. But anyway, so now that I'm alright, hold on. Give me 1 second here. And it says charging on the screen when I put the phone on there. Like, I'm gonna try and lean it up a little bit. Oops, I just disconnected it. Okay. Okay, charging. And you can kind of see down there it says charging, which is it just covers up what day of the week is. But what I did was I got it on the charger, hold it down, and then hit power off and see if it works again. So I think I will use this thing. Yeah, because I think I have a Samsung wireless charger, and when I do that one, it always turns the phone back on. I think so. Yeah, you can see it's charging now. But see if we hit the button. Yeah. Okay, so I probably will use this for charging. I mean, when it's probably not the fastest charger in the world. I didn't really see any specs on the charging speeds or anything like that. Probably like 15 watts or something. That's kind of standard these days. But my phone lasts all day, so usually when I go to bed, I turn the phone on, put it on the charger, plug it in. Now I can do this, and even if it's really slow charging, it's got 6, 7, 8 hours to charge. Should be fine. And I have a 120 watt charger, so I'm gonna try it tonight when I go to bed and see if it fully charges by morning. And if not, I got the 120 watt charger to, kick the charging in the ass and get it going. Okay, so that's enough of this last minute edit, and so I don't think I'm gonna do any more edits. If anything new, I'll just make a new video. So uh, peace out for the second time. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want to. If you don't want to, then that's cool too. So that's up to you. Peace out. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace.